I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with making an identity switch. For me, I really felt bad about wanting to become a better person, and I'm gonna explain why. The person I want to become is a woman of black girl luxury, a nice vocabulary, very classy, because that's what I enjoy. However, I grew up in the hood. With that being said, using certain words around family is like, girl, why you talking like that? And so just that small gesture of like, girl, why are you talking like that, made me feel like I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. So when I came across the TED Talk of April Mason titled How to Change Your Life by Making an Identity Switch, I had to watch. She literally made me feel so much better about wanting to make an identity switch and understanding that I have never been myself. I have only been a person reacting off the patterns that I learned of people growing up. The reason I eat unhealthy is because I grew up eating unhealthy because that's what was made for me. The reason I speak the way I speak is because growing up, that's how people around me spoke. The reason I dance the way I dance is because that's how people around me dance. If I lived in Philly, I'd be dancing different than the people that live in Louisiana. So with that being said, just because I grew up doing it does not mean it's what I want to do. Therefore, it's absolutely nothing wrong with me saying, hey, I want to start dancing like the people in Philly now. There's nothing wrong with me saying, hey, I want to change my vocabulary now. This is the person I want to become. So often, and I can only speak for the black community, but so often it tends to be like you're forgetting where you come from vibe. And it's like, I'm not forgetting where I come from. I remember where I come from. That's why I'm acting the way I'm acting, so I won't be back there. I don't know why people want you to stay in the hood. No, I want to leave. I don't want to ever come back. Her TED Talk was just so helpful. I highly suggest y'all go listen to it. But it was just so helpful for me. She literally helped me see that I had spent my life being in survivor mode, trying to survive, especially if you grow up in the hood or you grow up in like low income, whatever. You learn how to survive in life. You do not learn how to live. You learn how to survive. I spent my entire life in survivor mode, trying to survive rather than live. I want to live my life. I don't want to be in survival mode. That's how I became my story, because I've been trying to survive. So I became a survivor. It's absolutely nothing wrong with being a survivor, but I want to be somebody who lives. So I am not my story, and I am not where I come from. I am who I choose to become and the story I choose to write. It doesn't matter where you come from. It's about where you want to be. And stop asking your family and friends for advice if they not where you want to be. Here's the TED Talk that I'm talking about.